Hello, I'm Miss Susan from the Cape May County Library Children's Department, and this is the art and science of recycling. Let's get creative with things we'd normally throw in the garbage. If you have empty bottles, toilet paper rolls, cardboard, or egg cartons, you might wonder what you could do with these recyclables. 6 empty water bottles in a cardboard egg container can become a bowling game. Take the labels off the empty water bottles. Cut the bottom part of the cardboard egg container off and soak it in water. Once soft enough, shape it into a ball and let harden. If you want, you can even paint the ball. Finally, add labels to each water bottle, and then you're ready to go bottle bowling. Have you ever made a maze before? To make a marble maze, you need a cardboard box lid, paper rolls, ice pop sticks, and some paint and paintbrush, scissors, buttons, and bottle caps, and anything else you might have around the house. First, line or paint the inside of the lid. Then paint your toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls. Then decide what you want to put in your maze. Then glue everything down and test your marble maze. Anything goes, so make it as personal as you'd like it to be. If it's too easy at first, challenge yourself. Speaking of challenges, this next one is a stem stacking challenge. How high can you stack paper rolls and cardboard without it tipping over? For this challenge, you'll need 10 or more paper rolls, cardboard, paint and paintbrush, scissors, and maybe a ruler. While the paper rolls are drying, cut the cardboard into long strips, 3 inches long to 6 inches long or longer, about 2 inches wide. Then cut 1/4-inch slits into the edges of the paper rolls so that they can be stacked on the cardboard. Finally, try out the stacking challenge. It's harder than it looks. There are a lot of things that you can make with paper rolls. Here are just a few of what I've made over the last year using toilet paper rolls and paper towel rolls. All you need is a little paint and some crafting materials, and before you know it, you have a cool creature. This next recycling craft is perfect for preschoolers. A discovery bottle sparks children's imagination. You'll need a large plastic bottle, rice, small things to search for that could be theme related, and if you want to paint the rice, then some paint. Find a large plastic bottle, take the label off, then gather materials that you think you'd like to put in your discovery bottle. Using a funnel, fill the bottle halfway with rice. Then begin adding all the stuff you want to put in your discovery bottle. Finally, add more rice until it's almost totally full. Shake up the bottle a bit so that all of your secret stuff is sort of hidden throughout the bottle. A list of items inside the bottle might be helpful. Do your children get bored easily? Well, this next craft might just be your answer. To make the Boredom Buster Jar, all you need is a medium or large size jar, some ice pop sticks, paint if you want to make different colored sticks, ribbon, yarn, or colored tape to decorate the neck of the jar, and a black marker. Add some ribbon and decorations around the neck of the jar, then write out all the different things your children could do when they're bored on the different colored sticks and place them inside the jar. It's that easy. And whenever they're bored, they can just draw a stick from the Boredom Buster Jar and have something fun to do. Here are a few ideas for the different activities they could do. And this final recycling craft is a dinosaur terrarium. You'll need a large jar, small pebbles, a succulent plant, some soil, moss, and small dinosaur toys. First, put a layer of small pebbles in the bottom of your large jar. Then add the succulent plants and the moss. Finally, add some small dinosaur toys to bring this dinosaur terrarium to life. Don't forget to add a little bit of water so the plants stay moist. Earth is our home. It's a beautiful place with lots of natural resources that we use. Natural resources include fresh air we breathe, clean water we drink, trees and forests we use to make homes and paper, and sand and minerals to make glass and metal. But when we use things, we also make garbage. Today, there is too much garbage, too much trash. People throw away garbage every day. We throw away cans, bottles, paper, and plastic. Throwing away these items is wasteful. We can reuse a lot of what we throw away. We can recycle. When you recycle, you reuse things. Recycling makes new items from old items. When people recycle, they help save trees, water, and energy. When you recycle, you help save Earth's resources, and you're taking care of the Earth. We know that there's more and more garbage. Every day, people throw more trash away. Garbage trucks come to pick it up, but where does all this trash go? Most of it is hauled away to landfills. A landfill is a place where garbage is dumped in large piles from garbage trucks. Some landfills are lined on the bottom with a layer of clay soil covered with plastic. Bulldozers push the garbage into neat piles, then cover it up with dirt so that it won't smell and so that animals and insects stay away. But with more and more garbage every day, there isn't enough room to bury it all. One idea is to cut down on the amount of trash we make. We can do this by recycling some of our garbage, making it into new things. Remember, recycling means reusing materials instead of throwing them away. What can we recycle or reuse? Well, the first thing we can recycle is paper. It takes lots of trees and energy to make paper, and each year we cut down about 850 million trees to make paper products. Newspapers, boxes, magazines, and many other things are made from paper. When we're done using things made from paper, they shouldn't be thrown away. Paper things should be recycled. Collect and tie up old newspapers and magazines into bundles. Break down used boxes and tie them together. Put all paper items where trash collectors pick them up and take them away for recycling. Old paper can be turned back into pulp and made into new recycled paper, using less energy than it takes to produce new paper from raw materials. Recycling paper saves trees and forests, which means we get cleaner air, and this also protects the homes of many animals. Glass comes from Earth's natural resources too. It takes lime, soda ash, and sand called silica to make glass. Many things come in glass bottles or jars. If these glass bottles or jars are just thrown away once the stuff inside has been used, it would take thousands of years for them to biodegrade at a landfill. Wow, that's a long time. But glass can be recycled. You can recycle glass by collecting glass bottles and jars, rinsing them out, and putting them in a box, bag, or bin. Some states will even give you money for returning glass bottles. Did you know that many bottles are sent back to the company that made them, where they are cleaned, sterilized, and refilled? Sometimes the bottles are even recycled into new glass. Recycling bottles takes much less energy and creates less pollution to make new glass from old glass. Even cans can be recycled. Most cans are made from aluminum. It takes a lot of energy resources and creates pollution to make pure aluminum. Many products such as soda and canned fruit and vegetables are sold in aluminum cans. Often these empty cans are thrown away. It takes about 500 years for an aluminum can to biodegrade at a landfill. But these aluminum cans can be reused and recycled. Just collect cans, rinse them out, and put them in a box, bag, or bin for recycling. Once the cans are returned to the recycling plant, they are sent to plants to be ground into metal chips, which are then melted down and made into recycled aluminum. It takes a lot less energy and makes much less pollution to make new aluminum from old aluminum. Plastic is another thing that we can recycle. You have probably used plastic bottles, plastic bags, plastic plates, and plastic containers. Most plastic is made from molecules called polymers. Polymers come from petroleum. A big problem with plastic is that it does not biodegrade. It can last forever. So, instead of sending plastic to landfills, littering and harming our wildlife and oceans, plastic can be recycled and used again. It's easy. Just collect, wash, and reuse anything that's plastic. Recycled plastic bottles get recycled into new plastic products. Polystyrene is also known as styrofoam. Many things are made from styrofoam, such as cups, fast food containers, and packing materials. Some polystyrene is made using harmful gas called chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs. These chemicals are harmful to people and animals. Unfortunately, it is cheaper to make styrofoam than to recycle it, and there are not many useful things that can be made from recycling it. Even worse, polystyrene is not biodegradable. Like plastic, it can last forever. So how can you help? Try not to buy or use polystyrene things. Here are some more interesting trash facts and more about what you can do to help take care of our beautiful home, planet Earth.